Alright, so it's been a very early morning start. We were up at 3 AM off to Fuerteventura. Right, so that was quite a long flight, 4.5 hours. Yeah, it's almost halfway to South Asia. So, but we have our car. So, bienvenido a Fuerteventura. Let's go. We stayed in Corrales, which is one of the best places to stay on the island, and we'd make our way around by car. The time to get from the north to the south was about 1.5 hours.
Does it look like a popcorn?
Popcorn. Hola, buenos días. So it's our first proper day in Fuerteventura. We're going to be exploring the northern part of the island today. So there's a few special sites such as the sand dunes, the popcorn beach, and there's a few little towns on the way. So yeah, we're going to be driving everywhere. The weather's a bit cloudy, but hopefully it'll get sunny later on. So let's go.
Let's go. Does it look like a popcorn?
Popcorn. Keep it there. There you go.
Hello. So we are at the popcorn beach now. You can see my popcorns here as well. So it is popcorn beach. It looks exactly like a popcorn, but it's not popcorn. You can see how it's made. It's just a dry algae. So it looks like a white algae, but when it's dried up, as you can see here, it becomes like a popcorn.
Okay, so we're about halfway through our first day. We've come down the west coast, saw a few nice places. We're actually now going to head back to Corrales, grab something to eat, and then head out towards the dunes a bit later on, so that maybe the clouds will go away and the sun will come out. So fingers crossed.
So we are at Corrales sand dunes now, and it's a really nice, very fine white sand, and you can see a beach from here as well, and it's very nice and blue water. And I think sand dunes was one of the main reasons that we thought that we can go and visit Fuerteventura. So let's go and explore.
We realized afterwards. Go on, what did we realize?
That it was Nudist beach, and
Yes.
we were surprised, especially Hermin, taking all the photos by zooming in and taking nice, very scenic.
Hey, that wasn't
beauty.
intentional. Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenos días. Este es la segunda día en Fuerteventura. That's it. So this is our second day in Fuerteventura. We're heading down the east coast today. So we're going to go down to see some of the southern beaches, which are known to be the better beaches in Fuerteventura. It's a bit of a long drive from Corrales. The whole journey is 1.5 hours each way. So yeah, we should hopefully stopping by at some points along the way, including the capital city, which is
Puerto Del Rosario.
Puerto Del Rosario. So let's go. Okay, so our first stop in Puerto Del Rosario is the big shopping center, the Centro Comercial. Who doesn't like a big shopping center?
So we are at Puerto Del Rosario now, and it's the capital city of Fuerteventura for probably like from 18th century. It's a nice city center. We just visited, there's like a shopping area, it's quite nice and big. And here there is like a little beach. We couldn't do drone flying here as it's very close to the airport. It's just behind me. And also there are little like a beaches, sculpture, and there is a sign of their area as well, which we just gonna visit now. Let's go. On our way to Playa de Sotavento. It's the beach behind me, and it's one of the best beach in Fuerteventura. So let's go and explore. Yeah, it's recording.
You sure?
How do I know if
There's
it's
a countdown
recording?
timer at the top. Buenos dias. So it's our final sightseeing day, full day of sightseeing here in Fuerteventura, and we're going to go down the middle of the island today and towards the west coast. Ajuy is the main area where we think they've got a black sand beach there. It'll be a bit more chilled out than yesterday because there's not as many stops, but if we find viewpoints along the way, we'll probably be stopping over. So let's go.
Yep.
Okay, so we are now at a viewing point called Mirador Corrales de Guize. It's on the way to Ajuy, and just down there you can see the town of Betancuria, which is the oldest town not only in Fuerteventura but also in the Canary Islands. It was also the capital of Fuerteventura for in the early decades of the island's foundation. So we're gonna go try and see if we can head down there to see what this old town looks like. Let's go.
Ajuy beach now. It's located on the west part of Fuerteventura, and it's very nice. It's a black sand beach with some nice like stones or like a cliff sort of structure as well. And it's very common in Fuerteventura. It's a very nice and lovely beach, but there is not much infrastructure, so you can enjoy the beach in its natural environment.
speaking to some of the locals, it became clear to us that Fuerteventura is not for everyone. It's a fairly quiet island and it's very different to the other Canary Islands such as Tenerife and Lanzarote. Fuerteventura is fairly untouched. A lot of the beaches don't have much tourism infrastructure, so if you like that, it's great. Otherwise, Lanzarote or Tenerife are your better options. Until next time, it's adios amigos.